Hi, this is Triple R58, and I've decided to do an in-depth review on the Holystone 120D quadcopter with GPS and follow me and tracking. So here we go. We're going to do an in-depth review and kind of an unboxing, but not really. I'm just going to show you what's in the box and then we'll go from there. So here we go. I went ahead and I got the one with the case and everything, and if you were wanting to save a little bit of money, you could go ahead and get the one without a case. You can buy it without a case for $110 on eBay, but you get the drone, one battery, and the controller for $109, $110 delivered. But it's got a really nice case. I really liked this case, and pretty sweet. The drone, and it's pretty sweet. Look at it. Yes, it is. It's under the FAA regulation amount, so you don't have to register it. And it has a 75-degree tilt camera. It's got some pretty sweet lights on it when it gets dark. The landing gear, they're okay, but the battery bay is not too bad, other than it's proprietary. But I said Holystone wasn't too bad to deal with. I said I've had this for about 3 months, and for some reason I had this motor here to go bad, and they sent me another motor. So they did pretty good. So let's go ahead and get into the we'll get into the rest of it. It comes with we'll set the drone down right there. It comes with 2 batteries, a controller with some little doodads on it to keep it from getting messed up, getting bounced around too much, I guess. Pretty sweet. The controller has these little flip outs on it, like this, to hold it. Then this here, you just lift up on it, pulls up, and your cell phone goes in it, like this. All right. Now then, you're complete. My cell phone has a button down too low, so it has to be like set off to one side. But there ain't that ain't their fault. So let's go ahead and get into the video, and I'm going to shut you off for a minute till I get situated. Well, I guess we could go ahead and video it anyway, because then I can decide what I want to cut out. So anyhow, let's go ahead and get there's the drone. Let's lay that down there, and it's really easy to set up. I said it came already together, and I said you just slip the battery in like this, push down on those 2 things right here, and it just snaps right in. All right, so now you've got the battery. It's got a charger, but it's at the house, so I can't show you the charger. It's at the house, so it's really easy to set up. You just bring it out here like this, turn it over, turn it on, right there. All right, now then, I'm having trouble figuring out if I'm getting you to see what I'm doing. Yeah, okay, so there we go. We got the drone down there, and I'm practicing my videos, so you know how it is. Anyhow, we watch the camera when I turn on watch it go up and down. See, it's saying that I'm turned on, and then you flip this up that down, and the camera kind of moves a little bit. Now you turn this on. Am I still got this in the sight? Yep. Let's leave it right there. And anyhow, we can put that right there like that. And let's get into the phone and turn on my phone. Oh, sure, probably shouldn't have let you see my code, but it's just so it don't turn on in my pocket anyway. Like, wow, you know. Then you use the HS GPS V1 app off the Play Store. And you hit, it has a lot of different things. You got a quick start, learn to fly, photos. If you go in there, it shows you all the photos you've taken. I've got a card in mine, and it goes to the phone both. You can't stop it from going to the phone. It won't stop it. Oh, look, we already have our GPS signals. But I always do a calibration. So let's calibrate it. You go like that, flip the levers up and to the left, and then you just turn it around just like this, that way, and then you turn it up like this, turn it around once like that, set it down. Now then it's saying it's unlevel, but give it a second. There we go. Now it says ready to fly. Then you go like this. It sets the gyros. And now it says ready to fly. It's a little bit windy out here, not too shabby, but a little bit windy. And so we're going to go ahead and fly it a little bit. I said I really like this drone. Okay, now then, to get your drone to take off, you go like this. Kicks on the motors. And I always run it when the wind's blowing a little bit. It's got 3 different positions. You got this knob right here on your controller, and it will, watch that light right there. It goes blue and it flashes. That's high. It will shut off if you let it sit there and go long enough. All right, kick it back on again. It's a little windy. I go on high and launch. All right, see, the copter is launched. And look at it, it's really good and stable. I'd say the wind's up to about 5 miles an hour, and it's just hanging right in there. And you can see right here is your controller for your camera. So if you watch, the camera will go down. See, watch the camera go down. The camera went down. Now if I turn it this way, the camera goes up. But they've got it set wrong on on your control box. If up is down, down is up on mine. They got the wires backwards, and I don't have any plug-ins to any connectors to change it. So let's just go ahead and we'll go out a little ways and turn it around. But it's good and stable. See, it's trying to find a GPS lock. There, it found one. But the wind's blowing it, ain't blowing it around. It's just, it's fighting it, see? Because it picked up. It was only 3 miles an hour when I came out here, and it must be up to about, see, you can see the leaves blowing pretty hard over there. But I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the review. I'm going to do a video of it videoing me while I am videoing it. And so yeah, it's videoing me while I'm videoing it, and then I can overlay that one into the other one. And I just want to see if I'm looking at the drone. Getting don't look like I've got it high enough. This camera's not up high enough. Well, it's high enough now. I just can't. It's just too dark. I can't see it. Should have been a little better day. But anyhow, we'll go ahead and we'll do the review. Now, it does stay pretty stable. And I think we'll see. We'll shut her down and you'll see that it stays in place in low. But it really fights the wind a lot harder. So if you put it in medium, it just does a lot better job. If you put it in high, look, see, it stabilizes right out. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll fly around a little bit. I like flying this drone. It's really cool to fly, I think. It flies so easy. It really is a super drone for, I think, a superb drone for the price range. I mean, what can you get to play with like this with 2 batteries and everything? I got this, I think, with 2 batteries. I think it's $129. What could you get? I mean, because do you really want to pay $45 for a case? If you do, buy you a case. It's so cloudy I can't really fly out, and you see it. The drone is fairly small. It weighs 219 grams or 7.8 ounces, but it does fly relatively well. I love flying this drone. When the wind's strong, you gotta up her up to wide open. But it does handle it pretty well. That's wide open. This is slowed down to the 2nd notch. Let's bring it down so it's a little easier to see. It doesn't flip over. It doesn't do anything like that. Okay, so it's looking at me. Let's get it over here. And we'll do the follow me. Okay, follow me does work. Scroll the thing over like that. And see, it wanted to turn the wrong way. For some odd reason, it wants to turn the wrong way. Let's try again. Yeah, see that? It wants to turn the copter the wrong way. And I'm not for sure what that's all about. So I said the follow me does work. See, it is following me, but you got to make sure you get yourself in the picture. It doesn't get you in the picture. And it will, if you get it, if it's not windy, it follows pretty good. But one thing, it's supposed to track. So let's set it right on me. And we'll turn on tracking. This is one that doesn't work very good. Okay. So I'm just about to go out of the picture and it hasn't done anything. It hasn't done nothing to track me. See, that's what it should have done. It should have turned around but it didn't. So I have to take points off for that. Oh. Wonder if that had something to do with it. I had video turned on, but see, it just don't want to do it. Okay, let's turn that off. Now, you can bring it home. Let's go up in the air a little more. You can bring it home by hitting the home button. And it'll turn itself around. And I didn't want to let it land there. I want to land it in the grass because the wind's picked up. It may fall over. Those landing gear will let it fall over. Okay, let's shut the return home off. We're gonna go over here, and I can't get rid of that. Well, I can if I shut this off, I guess, and turn it back on. It will not get rid of that. And the app is a little bit flaky. Okay, now it's back to, well, yeah. It's doing okay though. I mean, it does take good pictures, and I'll have some of them on there, and the video was videoing me, so I will put pieces of the video on there. Of it videoing me and me videoing it. But I said, yeah, it'll be all right. It does good for what it is. But this is the Holystone 120D, and it has a really good camera. Let's turn that off. And what I do is I take the pictures right here, right there, like that, because the one here on the controller doesn't work very well. And let's see, what else could we do? Oh yeah, you can turn it out of GPS by pushing this button and holding it, which we don't want to do that because it'd run off. Anyway, because of the wind, it'd just go. But anyhow, I think it does really good for its price range, and I really like it. It's one of my first big drones. Okay, there's another thing that we'll do on if you're unsure of landing. Get a little closer. All right. And you can just push land. And the controller will land it. And voila, we landed. Well, and then if you want to take off, you can use your sticks, or you got to start the motors and you push take off, and then you slide the bar and voila, it takes off. But I said, as far as for its price range, I really think it's a pretty decent drone. It will go up really good. Let's do that before it runs out of battery. We'll get it out here a little ways so you can see it. I mean, if you want to go up and see stuff, I hope you can. Let's get it in the skylight so you can see it. It goes up. It's time to come home, so we'll use the controller to come home. Okay, I told the controller to control its coming home, and here it comes. Let's get over here so we can see it. It's coming down because I'm running out of battery. Here it comes down. Oh, look at that, just almost right precisely where it's supposed to be. It can't be off but a couple foot. Oh, about 3 foot, probably 2 foot. And it lands perfect. Well, thank you for your watching my video and Triple R 58. See ya.